Hello everyone, it's Jean from the Inky Owl Studio. I am going to be doing a flip through of the Tim Holtz cloth folio that I've been working on, and if you're interested in how this came together, I'm going to put down below in the description box the playlist for the construction. And so this measures about 5.5 by 7 3/4, and it's about 1 3/4 inches thick. And of course, there's plenty of room for expansion. The cloth that I've used, most of the cloth is Tim Holtz. Some of it is other cloth as well. And it's totally handmade. It has a batting in between the layers, so it's nice and soft, squishy. And on the front, I have added a little bit of lace with charm, Eiffel Tower charm. And this is a piece of ephemera sewn into like a window frame, cloth window frame. The word inspire, some vintage lace, 3 vintage buttons, and of course the closure is a vintage button and ribbon to keep it together. On the inside of the flap is another cloth pocket, and it's a couple layers of cloth in here, and some ephemera tucked inside there. Here's the front. I love this fabric. It's so beautiful. And on the inside cover is a double layered pocket. And the back layer has a tag with cloth and batting, so it's a soft tag, but it does have a cardstock backing so that you can write on it still. Some vintage lace and a vintage button from the time when they used to cover buttons, cloth covered button. And a little bit of ephemera, a little bit of stitching there on the side, a little bit of decorative stitching down there. And then it has some cardstock ephemera stuck in the back with a nice little tag, a little bit of cotton cording. This book belongs to that you can put where you would like to. And there's plenty of room in these pockets for storing more of your things. Here's another one of those cloth frames, piece of ephemera with a digital print of a vintage postcard. And this is the pouch, which has also been lined with batting, the soft pouch here in the middle. And this pouch contains a small writing journal. And the writing journal is about 6 3/4 by 4.5. It has a vintage doily to act as the cover. I have tucked in this little envelope that I've not glued, so you can glue it or write on the inside, however you would like to work with that. The outside is a cardstock cover, and here's the pocket with a little writing card. There's 56 pages, counting both sides, and it's got vintage and tea stains and digital paper. It's a collection of different things. It's been stitched together with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch and ties together like so. There's plenty of room to add your own memorabilia to it or writing. There's room in this pouch for expansion. The next part of this is an envelope, cloth envelope, and this is Tim Holtz fabric, but this is not. This is a map of Paris, actually. If you look at it very carefully, of course, you may not. Here's the Eiffel Tower, but it may not come off the camera well. But it's a street map of Paris, and that's what the cloth is. And I have a vintage button with a ribbon closure. And I have a little bit of vintage lace on the bottom, shabby lace. Love how the lace is sort of like, it's not fraying exactly, but it is, it looks shabby. And did some hand stitching here This is a butterfly out of cardstock. And we open it up, and here's room to store whatever you would like. Any memorabilia, photographs, a pen. But I have included this this vellum envelope. Cute little vellum envelope with a cute little journaling card stuck on the inside. And so there's room in this envelope for other pieces as well. And I've just stuck that inside the envelope. And now we come to the back page. The back page has a belly band over which is this double-sided tag. And there's a pocket here in the front. And there's, it's doubled with fabric here and fabric out there. And this is another one of those tags that has a batting behind it, nice and soft with a cardstock backing. Did a little bit of just, a little bit of hand random stitching. A little bit of stitching around that butterfly. And you flip it over. Oops, one piece fell out. Here is another one of those pockets with some tags stuck in there for more journaling. And then the very back pocket, the generous pocket, has some vintage lace and tags to do some more journaling on. And that just fits over it like so. So that is our little cloth folio, and this will be available in my vintage, or excuse me, in my Etsy shop. And I thank you so much for viewing. And again, if you want to see how this was put together, I will list a playlist down below. So please subscribe so you can see what my next project will be. Thanks for viewing. Have a great day. Bye.